Hello, YouTube. I am Brody, and we're going to be looking at Even Megalodon Was Afraid of This Creature from Amerikano. This boy right here. Him. 3, 2, 1.
Let's be glad it went extinct a long. The Megalodon, world famous for being the most terrifying creature to have ever existed.
World famous for being the biggest shark ever. That doesn't make it the most terrifying creature to have ever existed. It's a big shark, okay? That's what it is, and essentially. It's essentially just a really big shark that's like 60 foot long or so.
Let's be glad it went extinct a long time ago. And hey, for once, it wasn't even our fault. But was Megalodon invincible?
Okay.
Or were there other creatures?
No, it wasn't. Megalodon was not invincible. Megalodon wasn't invincible. Otherwise, it wouldn't have died out.
That even this giant was scared of. Let's find out. From the Lord of the Seas to the lizard with a mouth like a saw, here's the 20 biggest Megalodon enemies that ever existed.
Oh, look, it's an intro.
Number 20, Thalassemodon. Scientists...
What did you just say? Thalassemodon? Yeah, Thalassemodon. Looks like a plesiosaur.
Described this dinosaur in 1943 under the name Thalamasselodon, which comes from the Greek word thalassa, sea, and medon, lord or ruler, giving the meaning sea lord. With a total length of 10.8 meters for the holotype, Thalassemodon is one of the biggest elastomorids. However, there is a bigger skull that indicates a considerably larger animal, perhaps up to 11.6 meters in length, might have existed. The neck is also exceptionally long. It has 62 vertebrae and is around 5.9 meters long, making it more than half of the whole length. The teeth on the 47 centimeter long cranium measure 5 centimeters in length. The length of the flippers range from 4.9 to 1.5 meters. Some have speculated that the stones discovered in the stomach region of the animal were utilized for digesting or ballast. If the latter, the stones would pulverize ingested food due to the stomach's movement. About 95 million years ago, during the Cenomanian stage, this genus of plesiosaurs flourished in North America. Elasmosaurus is its nearest cousin. They're both from the Elastomosaurid family. In various American museums...
Okay, you're talking about all this background on the Elasmosaur and stuff. Alright? Yet all the stuff you're showing is showing, like, the lizard eating the dog. The lizard eating the dog. What a sentence. Or, like... The big plesiosaur, Thalassemodon. I'm not even gonna try to say it. But that thing eating a dog has nothing to do with its genus name and whatever.
There are 6 specimens on display in differing degrees of preservation. Before we go on, like this video, smash that subscribe button, and click the notification bell right now, or the centipede will crawl on your face when you're sleeping.
No.
Time for the rare topic. Scientists working in secret in Japan have uncovered what they call the scariest creature of all time.
Okay.
In fact, when they first dusted off the fossilized bones, they all dropped their tools and ran screaming.
Good morning, I'm making a YouTube video. It's okay. It's fine, It's fine. That was my mother trying to say good morning. She thinks that it's super bad or something because she didn't interrupt it, but yeah. Oh well.
Away from it. Only later did some more badass scientists dare to return, and what they found was insane. A giant eel with razors for teeth. This thing is considered to be an apex predator and was probably even more dangerous than the Megalodon. Even Megalodon was afraid of this creature. This was the boss of the sea. Do you think this eel could fight?
Lightsabers are finally a reality, and you can own one. This new military flashlight is basically a lightsaber that fits in your pocket.
Fight Megalodon to be an apex predator and was probably even more dangerous than the Megalodon. Even Megalodon was afraid of this creature. This was the boss of the sea. Do you think this eel could fight Megalodon? What's its best chance to win?
I would need to know how big the eel is. If it's like, 110 feet long, it's gonna win against a 60-foot long shark. But if it's like 30-foot long eel, no, the shark's gonna just bite it in half. And if they're the same size, probably the shark, because same thing, the shark's just gonna bite it in half. Yeah, this is kind of tough, but for the only reason for it being tough is that I don't know anything about the eel other than, okay, it's a big eel. And it's also the most dangerous creature ever, and only the megalodon, and not even the megalodon could defeat it. I say otherwise.
Comment down below with the hashtag #RareTopic and let us know your opinion in relation to what we just showed on screen. With that said, let's keep things moving. Number 19. Temnodontosaurus. Temnodontosaurus, which translates as cutting-tooth lizard in Greek, is a genus of prehistoric Ichthyosaurus that lived in the early Jurassic period. They inhabited Chile and regions of what's now Western Europe, specifically England, France, Luxembourg, Germany, and Belgium, between 200 and 175 million years ago. They made their homes in the open ocean's deepest reaches. Temnodontosaurus was referred to by the University of Bristol's paleontologist Jeremy Martin as one of the most ecologically disparate genre of Ichthyosaurus. The maximum length of Temnodontosaurus is estimated to be between 9 and 12 meters. The greatest of those estimations are comparable to the lengths of Shoniosaurus popularis, another enormous ichthyosaur that was once thought to be the biggest. Temnodontosaurus is renowned for having enormous eyes that measure around 20 centimeters in diameter, making them the biggest eyes of any known animal. It featured a tail bend that was typical of Jurassic ichthyosaurs, and its mouth was filled with many conical teeth that were positioned in a continuous groove. It was truly an apex predator in the early Jurassic oceans, most likely fish.
Hold on just
Featured
a second.
a tail bend that was
We need to
typical of Jurassic
back up the train
ichthyosaurs,
by
and its
10
mouth was
miles.
filled with
Hold
many
up.
conical teeth that were positioned in a continuous groove. It was truly an...
Those are other ichthyosaurs. Other ichthyosaurs that this one is eating. And as far as my knowledge, I might be wrong, but from my knowledge, ichthyosaurs didn't eat ichthyosaurs. Now, I don't really know that much about aquatic dinosaurs, but, like, this hurts my brain.
Apex predator in the early Jurassic oceans. Most likely fish, plesiosaurs, and other ichthyosaurs.
Plesiosaurs? Does an ichthyosaur eat a plesiosaur? Okay, I'm about to go insane because of this, dude. So you know what the ichthyosaur looks like, and in case you don't,
made up the majority conical teeth that were around 20 centimeters in diameter,
Alright.
making them the biggest
Make it
eyes
where
of
you
any
can
known
actually
animal.
see
It featured a tail bend.
There. This is an ichthyosaur, right? About, like, let's compare size. For example, size of ichthyosaur. "10 feet long, okay? Ravaged ichthyosaur was about... Wait. No. Alright. That is what... So the model on top is what we're going to be using to compare size. From dorsal fin It's a flipper fin. I don't really know what they're called because I'm not good with sea creatures. It's about the height of a person, right? See this guy right here? Yeah. So now let's look at the plesiosaur. 50 feet. 50 feet. This isn't 50 feet. The plesiosaurs were 50 feet long. So 15 meters long. This is weird. Okay, so 15 meters long, anyways. 50 feet! Oh, I know that the ichthyosaur isn't near 50 feet. You know what? Let's use this specific kind of ichthyosaur. Hold on, let me read it with you guys. Temnodontosaurus. Alright, Temnodontosaurus. Alright. Temnodontosaurus size. 33 feet. He said that a 33-foot long reptile eats a 50-foot long reptile. Now let's see if I heard it right.
That was typical of Jurassic Ichthyosaurus is renowned for having enormous eyes that measure around 20 centimeters in diameter, making them...
No, it doesn't. Google just said that it's 30 feet. 30 feet, yeah. You know what? We'll give it extra credit. 35 feet. That isn't 27 meters. That's like... That's more like... I don't know, like 10 or
biggest
something.
eyes of any known animal. It featured a tail bend that was typical of Jurassic Ichthyosaurus, and its mouth was filled with many conical teeth that were positioned in a continuous groove. It was truly an apex predator in the early Jurassic oceans. Most likely fish, plesiosaurs, and other ichthyosaurs made up the majority.
Okay, other ichthyosaurs, I can get that. Because, you know, I guess it's really big. But, like... They didn't need... Plesiosaurs weren't a thing, from what I know. And a plesiosaur is far too big to be what he's talking about. Can someone help me out in the comments? Like, if you, can't comment on this video, then just wait until, like, the next day, and then you'll be able to comment on it. And I just want to know, like, what kind of... Did he say plesiosaur or plesiosaur? Sorry, I'm congested, but yeah. I need to know.
Of its diet. It
Oh
could have
god,
eaten
this is
cellupods
20
as well.
minutes long.
This is the only Jurassic Ichthyosaur genus for which a diet composed primarily of vertebrates has been suggested. Number 18. Basking shark.
Okay.
The basking shark is
The basking shark. The basking shark wasn't the enemy of the megalodon. See that mouth? That eats, like, krill and stuff. Hold up, let's go to an earlier
This is
shot
the
of
only
it.
Jurassic Ichthyosaur genus for which a diet composed primarily of vertebrates has been suggested. Number 18.
See that mouth? See how there's 0 teeth? None at all. No teeth. None. How is it gonna even compare to the megalodon? Because the megalodon was actually predatory. Both of these are just big sharks. and they're about the same size, I think. Well, no, because the basking shark, I think it's 40 to 50 feet, and the megalodon was around 50 to 60. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that a really big basking shark would be the same size as a really small megalodon shark. This one doesn't have any teeth, and they're like slower than me crawling up a staircase. Oh my! Like they're slower than like they're underwater snails because of how slow they are. They're like the snails of sharks. When you compare the snails to other invertebrates, they're like the snails of the shark world. Like they're just so slow. Slow, I tell you. Slow. Okay? Once again, this video just personally offends me because of how dumb it is.
Basking shark. The basking shark is the second largest shark in the ocean after the whale shark, and it inhabits warm, temperate coastal areas all over the world. The rotten carcasses of basking sharks, known as globsters, washing up on British and Japanese beaches, have long been believed to be those of extinct plesiosaurs that were unknown to humanity. Recent developments in conspiracy theories have added to this tradition, with the rotten flesh of basking sharks thought to be that of sea monsters. The oil, food, and leather from these sluggish, non-aggressive sharks has long been valuable, but the species is now endangered and protected in a number of countries. The basking shark may have attracted the attention of hunters since it has the smallest size-to-brain ratio of any shark. They're probably a touch slow to pick things up because they're not exactly the shark world's Einstein. Does the world's smartest shark exist? It's the great white shark, in fact, which is
Let's see. Smartest living shark. Bull sharks! Bull sharks. Not great whites, bull sharks. This is a great white. Alright? Keep this in mind. This is a great white. Just keep this image in mind. Right here. Great white. Notice how it has a black top and then a grayish greenish like sides, and then its belly's white. Like very white. Now let's look for the bull shark. Bull shark. Now this one looks pretty similar, but its top area isn't black, it's gray. It's a lot more gray. Also, the bull shark, the great white looks very fearsome, but the bull shark looks just so done with life. So, yeah, there's a difference between the bull shark and the great white. Smartest living shark. Let's see. Bull sharks are the smartest ones. Bull shark. See this, wait, what's his name? See this, Amerikano? See this? You lied to our faces, Amerikano. You just lied. Misinformation confirmed. Let's see what more in misinformation he provides. Now let's rewind back to where he says the great white's the smartest one.
shark. They're probably a touch slow to pick things up because they're not exactly the shark world's Einstein. Does the world's smartest shark exist? It's the great white shark, in fact.
See, he lied. He said, "Oh, does the world's smartest shark exist?" Oh, yes, in fact, it does. The great white shark is the smartest one. No, it isn't. It's the bull shark. Bull shark. Avian J taught me right. He really did. These channels lie. Oh, and also, if you want to watch Avian J, he does cuss a lot, and most of my viewers are very, very religious families, so yeah. But, like, what, I just, I can't really, I don't know how to put links in the description, so the best I can do is, like, just, guide you to him, I guess. But, AVNJ. This is AVNJ. And if we dig deep enough into his, channel, you'll see that, he's good with marine creatures. Alright? He cusses a lot, but, like, you know, if you don't mind that, then he's cool. But, yeah, that's Avian J. He taught me right. He taught me correct. Amerikano. And, like, all their channels are liars.
Mistaken for a basking shark. Number 17.
Has inflation got you feeling
we back
your money
up
is
the
slowly
train.
wasting away?
Toxyrhina.
Cretoxyrhina? Cretoxyrhina? Cretoxyrhina. Okay, let's look at the Cretoxyrhina. 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 Cretoxyrhina is a giant mackerel shark. 26 feet. You know what? We're not even gonna. We're gonna let him talk. But keep in mind, megalodons are 60 feet. Cretoxyrhina is smaller than some great. No, it's not. Cretoxyrhina. Wait.
What?
Wait, what? Did he get the. Wait, let's look at Cretoxyrhina. Protoxyrhina. 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 Yeah, okay, so. The shark that ate dinosaurs. Cretoxyrhina. Okay. Alright. 20 feet. That isn't even big enough to contest with the megalodon, let alone rival it. Oh my god. This guy lies so much. I swear.
One of the biggest sharks and a fearsome predator in the late Cretaceous seas was Cretoxyrhina. With a mouthful of razor-sharp, bone-shearing teeth, Cretoxyrhina, sometimes known as the Ginsu shark, tore apart its prey.
Oh, that reminds me, because he said Cretaceous. Another thing. You see, let's put it nicely, okay? The megalodon didn't eat dinosaurs, alright? It didn't eat dinosaurs, alright? What it did do is it lived after all the dinosaurs went extinct. Oh wow, what? What a mind blower. So everyone knows that the dinosaurs died out like 65 million years ago. When did Megalodon go extinct? 3 million years ago. But we're going to give them the benefit of the doubt. When did Megalodon first appear? 20 million years ago. Meaning these boys lived long after the dinosaurs. They never could have possibly met a single dinosaur. Because 65 million years ago is way before 20 million years ago.
Ginsu is a type of kitchen knife that slices and dices food. Evidence reveals that the formidable predator Cretoxyrhina preyed on mosasaurs, plesiosaurs, and even the enormous bony fish Xephactinus. Cretoxyrhina was one of the biggest sharks of its day, growing up to 8 meters in length and weighing more than 4,944 kilograms.
Alright, now normally I'd go fact check him and, expose him. But you see, the thing is that Cretoxyrhina, he said it lived during the Cretaceous period. Right near the beginning of his introduction to it.
Shark, in fact, which is occasionally mistaken for a basking shark. Number 17. Cretoxyrhina. One of the biggest sharks and a fearsome predator in the late Cretaceous seas.
Late Cretaceous. When did Cretoxyrhina go extinct? 90 million years ago. Meaning that the megalodon never could have met the Cretoxyrhina. Therefore, it couldn't have been afraid. And even if they did meet, let's look yet again. Cretoxyrhina. Size 26 feet, but we're gonna, you know what, give him the benefit of the doubt. 30 feet long. 30 feet long against double its length. Oh my god. This is so stupid that it's making me angry. Literally.
Was the Cretoxyrhina. With a mouthful of razor-sharp, bone-shearing teeth, Cretoxyrhina, sometimes known as the Ginsu shark, tore apart its prey. Ginsu is a type of...
Sometimes it did. All sharks tear apart their prey. That's how they eat it. We tear apart our prey to eat it. Unless we're... Even if we are vegan, because plants are living things. They may not really count as sentient creatures to most people, but Well, nothing except humans. Okay, whatever. But still, plants are living things, so I guess you can count a vegan as still, the same thing. But you see, most humans. Okay, so I don't want to get. The vegan teacher is a woman that likes to make fun of people who aren't vegan. So I need to just avoid trying to talk about, meat. So I'm gonna include the vegan example first to appease her, so that way she's not like, oh my god, Brody's like an evil person who's an absolute dimwit and is super, super evil or whatever. Like, and if you're watching this, Miss Vegan Teacher, just like you can assign me, but I already have my own teachers. I'm not gonna follow your assignments, and if I fail your grade, I don't care. Alright, I just had to get that out of the way. But you see, your average person is usually eats meat, from what I know. Most people eat meat. So we might as well just use a steak example to give a better idea for most people. Now, steak, alright? It comes from cows. Cows are cut up, alright, into little, or actually very big, chunks. And then these chunks get cooked. And then the humans, well, actually, they aren't. Anyways, these chunks get put into the grocery store. Actually, before they got cooked, but still, they're put into the grocery store. Then you take the pieces of the cow home. Then you cook it. Most people, don't deep throat the entire steak. What they do is they take a bite of it out of it and just go and start chewing on it and be really happy because it's steak. It's yummy. It's steak. Oh god, I'm hungry now. But yeah. So anything has to rip apart its prey or its food to eat it. Except for snakes, but that's aside from it. We're talking about sharks. And this guy said, oh, occasionally it had to rip apart its prey to eat it. It always had to rip apart its prey, you dimwit. Amerikano. Dang it. YouTube sensitive. Was that offensive? I'm sorry. You know what? This video is already too long. I'm just gonna...
A knife that slices and dices food. Okay. Evidence reveals that the formidable predator Cretoxyrhina preyed on mosasaurs, plesiosaurs, and even the enormous bony fish Xephactinus.
Okay.
Cretoxyrhina was one of the biggest sharks of its day, growing up to 8 meters in length and weighing more than 4,944 kilograms. It was an apex predator in its environment and preyed on a wide range of marine species, including mosasaurs, plesiosaurs, sharks and other huge fish, petrosaurs, and even dinosaurs. It had similarities with the present great white shark in terms of appearance and structure. Its razor-like teeth, which could reach a length of 8 centimeters, had thick enamel design for slicing and stabbing. Hydrodynamic simulations imply that the Cretoxyrhina shark is among the quickest swimmers, reaching burst speeds of up to 70 kilometers per hour.
Okay.
It's been hypothesized that Cretoxyrhina depended on a keen vision to hunt, by lunging at its prey at fast speeds to deliver devastating strikes.
I'm not even
This
gonna
method is
try
similar
and
to that
debunk
of
this.
modern great white sharks. In Kansas, several fossils of Cretoxyrhina skeletons with extraordinary preservation have been found since the late 19th century.
Okay.
Vertebrae from a few of the bones have been used in studies to successfully compute the life history of the animal. Number 16.
What?
Mosasaurus. Yes, this dino is the hero.
Wait a minute. So the Cretoxyrhina is 28 feet. Mosasaurus size. Almost as big as the Megalodon. We all know that a Megalodon could chop a Cretoxyrhina. Could chomp a Cretoxyrhina literally in half because of the size difference. And the Mosasaurus, it's like just slightly smaller than the. It's like this. It's like a toddler's worth smaller than your average Megalodon. All right, that's how big the Mosasaurus is. The Cretoxyrhina is less than half the size of the It's half the size of the Mosasaurus, alright? Oh, yeah, about half. No, less than half. So, the Mosasaurus is just... Oh, sorry, I dropped my phone. The Mosasaurus is just gonna chop that bros in half.
Hero from the Jurassic Park film series. The Squamata suborder of... Number 16. Mosasaurus. Yes, this dino is the hero from the Jurassic Park film series.
Okay.
The Squamata suborder of extinct aquatic creatures includes the genus Mosasaurus. These aquatic creatures are thought to have existed between 82 and 66 million years ago, during the Campanian and Maastrichtian eras of the late Cretaceous period. The skull fossil, which was found near Maastricht in the late 18th century, was the first ever example of these marine reptiles. The question of whether these prehistoric reptiles were closely related to the snake or lizard family has been the subject of unending discussion. But George Cuvier, considered the pioneer of paleontology, determined in 1808 that they indeed shared characteristics with current-day monitor lizards and snakes. The fossilized remains of these mosasaurs have been discovered in North America, Antarctica, South America, Europe, and Africa. Additionally, the mosasaur was an apex predator with teeth meant to rip into the flesh of food like fish, even sharks, and other mosasaurs.
Other mosasaurs? You mean mosasaurs? I don't think that they're pronounced mosasaurs.
Do not buy solar panels. If you live in one of these 11 states of America, it's the worst decision you could make for your home.
You know what? This video is too long. I'm just gonna end it here. Basically, this guy's an absolute dimwit, and we're gonna see you in the next one. Goodbye!